In the last year, teenage vaping has increased by 1,800%. Good for vape companies, bad for, well, everyone else. But thanks to Liquid Death, we can make people quit and make a lot of money in the process. You know where else we can make Joker level cash flow? College essays, but more on that in a bit. And alongside these ideas, we have a no-brainer app that will make podcasts 10 times more enjoyable. Welcome to the only channel on YouTube serving up business ideas so fresh, they have a sell-by date. Gonna make a cup of tea. Vaping is a huge market, or problem, depending on how you look at the world. 1 in 20 Americans vape, and the more and more people that take up vaping, the more and more people there will be that will actively want to quit. And we already have a pretty good solution to this: nicotine gum. But here's the problem. Nicotine gum brands were not developed for Gen Z users. They were developed for baby boomers. Until now. No cap. Here's the idea. Create a nicotine gum brand designed to help vapors, people who vape, quit vaping. Do what Liquid Death did with water for nicotine gum. And the value proposition here is very compelling. Somebody who uses nicotine gum to quit vaping or smoking is twice as likely to do so because it reduces the withdrawal symptoms and cravings for nicotine. For once in your life, the law could be your friend too. If countries start banning vapes, there's going to be a whole lot of people looking for a replacement. On the competition side, Blip is the only real competitor targeting this market demographic, so there's plenty of room for a new entrant. Start off here as a D2C brand with some slick Dollar Shave Club-esque like marketing, and then eventually you can evolve into retail stores. The product lends itself to a D2C subscription model because of the really high return rate and customer LTV. Customer lifetime value, or LTV, in e-commerce measures the total expected revenue from a single customer over the course of the relationship they have with your brand. This is not going to be a cheap business to start. You're going to need to raise a fair bit of capital to, number one, develop a product, and number two, wait for FDA clearance. If you're happy to leave your morals at the door, this could 100% be a big exit play. All these big cigarette companies are always looking for ways to diversify their product range. So, allow them to acquire you. Speaking of morals, I'm in a moral dilemma myself. I've been trying to decide whether I should tell you that I've been subliminally trying to trick you with this video. What is this, you ask? Well, it's just our startup idea newsletter Half Baked that sends you 2 startup ideas 3 times per week. It's completely free and we've already had thousands of entrepreneurs, founders, and ridiculously ambitious people subscribe. Sorry, I really don't know what happened there. If you're a Gen Z, I do need you to help me translate this recent review that we got. It says, "No capping, this run was straight fire on God. The other sussy newsletters ain't got nothing on y'all. Half Baked is goated AF. Thanks." Anyway, subscribe with the link down below and you'll get 5 ideas instantly. Every year, 16 million students go through the US college admissions process. It's a lot like dating. Sometimes it can get hard. And just like dating, having money certainly helps. I just asked these 2 women. But nothing strikes more fear in the heart of any college applicant than the essay. It could be the difference between you going to your dream school or being taught by Mr. Schneebly. Great movie. So, their essay needs to be sublime. And we think we can build a platform to help. Here's the idea. Create a platform where college students can sell their college application essays to people who are currently going through the US college admissions process. But there's one catch here. We are only allowed to sell essays of people who successfully got into their chosen university. The way this works is simple. You would simply reach out to college students who are looking for a bit of extra cash. I mean, what college student isn't? And offer to buy the essay from them. Those essays then go into your database that can be bought and sold. Imagine a student looking to get into computer science in Stanford read the applications from students who are already successful in applying. This would be an invaluable resource and something that parents would happily pay for. There may be some plagiarism issues if people decide to directly copy those essays, but that can be worked out. And for students who don't want to share their essays specifically, but still want to make a little more cash, you could offer them as advisors, where they give one-on-one time and one-on-one advice to people who want to apply. Everybody wins. For a platform like this, you're probably going to have to get your hands dirty, like go directly to colleges and encourage people to sign up in person. Go to frat parties if you need to. The good thing about this is that you know where all these people live, or hang out. you don't really know where they live. Charge students for every essay that they view. Now you can either pay for these essays up front or just give them a cut of the transaction. Break out the Excel and figure out which one makes the most sense for you. You actually don't need that much money to get this off the ground. It's mostly just hustle. So get up a landing page, or if you're feeling fancy, spin up a website and start generating revenue straight away. If you really want to get rich, this is what you have to do. Build up your database of college essays from different majors and different colleges over time. And when you do, develop a chatbot that's going to be able to help people specifically with the college application process. That way you're not going to be solely relying on people submitting their successful applications, and you can start charging people a subscription fee to get access to your chatbot. Not only are you going to start generating more cash, but your valuation is going to be much, much higher. The likelihood here is that you get acquired by an edtech company. Multiples for edtech company acquisitions are typically 15 to 20x EBITDA. You know what time it is. It's time for the no-brainer idea. Podcasts are great, but they could be better. Like when I'm listening to the All In podcast, there are some people I want to hear speak and some people I don't want to hear speak. So here's a way to fix that. You're welcome. These 3 half-baked ideas are going to get stale quite quickly. So if you want a constant stream of freshly baked ideas, subscribe to Half Baked down below. Let's see if the subliminal messaging actually worked. That's all from me. We'll see you in the next one. Slán and stay hydrated.